For one, how to choose profitable new markets. During the Middle East construction boom in the late 1970s, we decided to go to Africa instead because there was less competition there. Africa was overlooked by most builders because they preferred to work in easier places. Business people from advanced countries like the United States and Japan are discouraged by the hard living conditions in Africa and business methods that differ from other international standards. More difficult markets, however, offer the opportunity for greater profit. After studying the situation in Africa, we picked three key markets. Sudan because it has the most land, Nigeria because it has the biggest population, and Libya because it has the most wealth. Some people consider those countries risky, but the secret of business success in such places is how well risk is managed. It's mainly a matter of being prepared, which requires continuous observation to monitor new developments. That is why I spend at least half of each year traveling abroad. By looking at, hearing, and feeling changes firsthand, it is possible to minimize risk and maximize returns. I like to pioneer in creating new markets in Africa and other seemingly difficult places. In the three African countries we picked, there have been no big problems. We know the important people there, which is good insurance, and they know that we are working for the country. If you look ahead 20 years, the countries I selected could become big markets. The potential is there. We are not looking just for today, but for the long run. In the first stage, the first 10 years in those countries, at least I didn't lose money. We developed relationships, showed we could help, and the business grew. In Sudan, for instance, I took a long-term approach beginning in 1976. No companies from America or Japan were investing money there, but I built a tire factory, which is still the biggest industry in Sudan. The Sudanese much appreciated this plan, which saved the country foreign exchange. Soon we found other business in Sudan. Daewoo built a hotel in a city road. Because the country was hosting a meeting of African heads of state, I didn't expect any big profit. We worked around the clock, building that hotel, and everyone could see us under the lights. Then they had confidence in me and our company. Sudan was short of many raw materials, which we supplied, and we buy a lot of its cotton. We built many roads with a joint venture construction company, so we were thought of as a local company. We gave scholarships to people in Sudan. The Sudanese know Daewoo very well. The government there has been changed by a coup, but we have no problems because people know we work for the country. In Libya, we worked very hard and got almost $10 billion in construction and trading business over 10 years. If we do that a country needs and give a very competitive price, its citizens appreciate it. In Nigeria, we discovered that it was almost impossible to get good maintenance for automobiles. So we set up a facility to service cars within 24 hours and quickly made Daewoo cars. A leader in the Nigerian market, we not only did business but helped Korea. Most of the African countries had diplomatic relations only with North Korea. But after getting to know Daewoo, they have normalized diplomatic relations with South Korea. Today in Africa, you can see our construction sites in Liberia, Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon, Gabon, Ivory Coast, Botswana, Angola, and most West African countries. Construction projects usually take about 2 years. So problems of lodging, communications, and transportation are first solved, and then our trading company follows. By managing risk carefully in Africa, we've opened markets that have proved to be both durable and profitable. But we choose them not in spite of, but because of the risk.